Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another ZEEVERFETT review. My name is Matt.
My name is Ryan.
And today we're going to be reviewing Shazam. Are you doing that?
There it is. I don't know, I like that. Anyway, what did you think about the movie? Live action movie.
Yeah, I like this a lot more. I don't know, I like the humor in this more.
Yeah.
I like the tone of it. It's the right tone. I'm glad they didn't go a dark tone like they normally do with these DC films. I mean, they're changing. Well, just from the beginning with Savannah, but other than that, I mean, if it belongs to the character with a dark tone, keep it with that character. Don't make it to where it's like, you know, Superman from BVS is also like going dark, and Justice League, he's also dark until like he's like smiling later on because of Whedon. It was the right tone for this character, and I felt like it was well executed for a kid to be a superhero. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. You know, people do compare it to Big, but it's also comparable to like Freaky Friday, and
yeah,
I think that Zachary Levi did a good job. I think he's a child at heart. I'm glad that his character died in Thor. I feel like so that he could be a part of the Shazam.
He was definitely born for this role.
I don't know if he was born for the role,
he was definitely born for the role. You know, I feel like he did it.
I'm glad that he portrayed that role.
I can't see anybody else doing it. I liked it very much from him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care to see anyone else.
I really want to see him with Henry
Cavill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I really want to see that.
Obviously, in the end credits, they're introducing. Well, not only they introduced the outfit, because all you see is chest down. And just to let you know that it is in that universe.
That's kind of another thing I'm kind of disappointed with is that, like, his outfit. I feel like everyone else kind of looks jacked, but Shazam kind of looks hefty. He doesn't look as like
he does look
big.
A little too bulky, like too.
Well, I mean, his arms look cool, but I feel like he doesn't have anything here. It's just solid.
Doesn't have any definition.
Yeah. He looks very hefty to me.
He looks big enough in size, but not cut enough.
Yeah.
To like.
And I thought that he's supposed to be like the best of himself.
Well,
like
not really the best, but it's sort of like Shazam is sort of his realization of who he would like to be, and that's why he looks like Superman. Well,
but the thing is,
he modeled himself.
But he doesn't really know Superman. That's the thing.
The whole world knows Superman.
I know, but he doesn't care for heroes.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
He still had.
If it was the other kid, if it was the Crutch kid, I would understand. But the Crutch kid, whenever he got the powers, looked nothing like Superman. They just look. It's just adult versions of themselves. It's the best version of themselves in their lifetime. The best that they could be at, like, their prime. That's what it is.
Okay.
But yeah,
we can see how that goes.
It's definitely their prime.
I don't know, man.
It's like this is the peak of what you would be.
Because I mean, the kid, the crippled kid, the one from It, when he transformed and became Adrian Brody, or not Adrian Brody. I forget the guy, the actor's name. I know his last name's Brody, but it does resemble, that guy, Adam Brody. So, okay, and then you have the other characters that sort of are close to resembling their, ethnicity or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, the green one, the Hercules.
Yes.
I don't know if that was really feature wise. I just didn't see like the resemblance. Like, oh yeah, they could be. I mean,
because he's fat. I mean, but like if
just his facial features. I mean, I just didn't see that.
When someone goes through like a transformation like that, I feel like and plus he's a kid, right? He's not like fully developed.
Yeah, but he's an older kid. He's an adolescent.
Well, no, it'd be an adult. He'd be like early, late 20s, early 30s. That's what that'd be their peak.
Yeah.
And I mean, I understand what you're trying to say. Like, I feel like I don't
see, like, I don't know their face.
Plus, he had a beard, right? He wasn't.
He did have a beard,
so it's kind of hard.
A little bit, but whatever. I don't know. I'm not the casting director, so I didn't. It's
all right. I was there. I know what happened. This is what happened with the thing. Yes.
Nice.
We had a discussion. I said this is the best idea to do.
So you were there with David S. Sandberg.
Yes.
Okay. How was he?
Pretty good. Pretty nice.
Yes, it was very nice. Thank you very much. So what else did you like about the movie? It's like you said, I liked favorite.
Savannah. I like Mark Strong. I like Mark Strong.
The actor. Yeah. Mark Strong. He's been in some really good movies. Green Lantern.
Yeah, Sinestro. Yeah,
he was a great Sinestro.
I'm glad they brought him back.
Part of Green Lantern. But no. See, I mean, that's what these companies do, like Warner Brothers. That's why they brought back Digimon, Haslu. I think I'm close to his name. Sorry for butchering his name. but they had him in Aquaman as well as this movie, and he was also, I think, in
Guardians.
some Marvel movie. And they reused a lot of actors that they're pleased and happy with. So Mark Strong is another one. He did what was that other one?
I want to say Kick-Ass, but
it was Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Cool.
All right, we're on the same wavelength. I was testing you, and you passed. So he's done a lot of comic book films, and I'm glad that he's still willing to do it. So
it would have been. I wish he could have been the Lex.
He would have been good as Lex. I think he would have been. Well, he would have been more imposing, more of a threat than. Jesse.
I feel like he has the right voice for it. I don't know. It sounds like it would have been great.
So it would have been.
And he has the look too. And he's also he's tall too.
Oh, I don't know.
And bald, I feel like he's the right height.
Usually seen as bald. But he's always a great villain. He can play those roles. So I'm glad to see him in that movie. Hopefully he'll be back in Shazam too.
Because the caterpillar talked to him.
Yeah, Mr. Mind.
Mr. Mind.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know who the caterpillar is.
So that, and then maybe we'll see a little tease of him in Black Adam. Maybe a tease for them.
Because they're starting to do after credits scenes now,
Black
right?
Adam. Oh, yeah. Well, at first they didn't want to do cut scenes or at the end, end credit scenes. That was Christopher Nolan that actually brought that up. He's like, no, these movies don't have cut scenes. I was trying to distinguish Marvel and DC. And then he hasn't continued in that universe since Man of Steel. But overall, I like the tone of the movie. I like the Deadly Sins, 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked the office scene with the Deadly Sins. That was kind of.
I really like.
It's pretty brutal.
It's brutal, but it's also really awesome when you don't see it. Yeah. But you your imagination can take. Yeah,
but with that I'm cool with. Not with cool. Nolan's Batman fighting. I'm not cool with that. I want to see what's going on. But when it comes to the Deadly Sins doing all that, I already kind of have a visual of what's going on.
Sure. Yeah, no, I completely agree. When you have a stunt, coordinator working really hard with the stunt, people and the actors, and all that.
I want to see the hard work.
You want to see the hard work, versus. They had to cut some corners here and there. They were forced to. So I think when you're forced in that sort of situation, like they had to do back in the day, you're forced to come up with creative alternatives. And usually it forces people to be to really tap into that creative side of them to solve the problem of how do we get this on screen without being able to pay for what I originally envisioned. So I liked it. I like the superhero esque of sort of like the whole big mentality, where you're trying to figure out what your power is, sort of like the Greatest American Hero. I know you don't know anything about that, but it was a TV series that where this guy was endowed with powers, and he had to figure it out as he went along. So that was sort of.
What'd you think of the training?
The training and
the YouTube videos
montage. Yeah. If we had the subscriber count that they had, I'd be.
Well, you need to get powers. That's it.
Yeah, my power is power of deducing good and bad cinema. So I liked Mark Strong versus Shazam, or Dr. Savannah versus Shazam when he was doing the whole monologue. I can't hear you. Yeah, exactly. It reminded me of Incredibles when he was like, "Oh, he's so feeble," and when Frozone was talking to Mr. Incredible about how he took out the villain, because he went into monologuing. Incredibles. You remember Incredibles, right? You remember Frozone. Frozone's played by Samuel
I know the
Jackson.
character's dumbass. I'm talking about what are you talking about? When
Frozone was talking to Mr. Incredible about how he took down a villain, and the villain was monologuing, much like
in the car?
Mark Strong's character was also monologuing. It was the same thing with at the beginning of the Incredibles movie when what was that? Bomb Voyage when he was just talking enough and then what was his name? Syndrome started monologue. It's like, you had me monologuing,
Incredible Boy.
Yeah, Incredible Boy. But anyway, tangent. So I like that. It was a funny scene because when you're that far away from the other person, you're not going to be able to hear them. Unless you have super hearing But neither one of them had super hearing. That wasn't a power of Shazam or Captain Marvel. And of course that wasn't a power of Dr. Sivana. But I do want to see Henry Cavill in this series. They did tease his costume. They did do a lot of callbacks to Aquaman. You know, when Freddy. That was the name I was trying to come up with. When the character Freddy was wearing everybody's shirts. Oh, yeah. Wearing Wonder Woman shirt, wearing an Aquaman shirt twice, wearing a Superman shirt, Batman shirt, all that. Had the Batarang, had the bullet, you know. Yeah. And all that. So it was a nice tie-in saying these characters are established. This is a world that's lived in. And that was another aspect of Shazam that I liked. And I hope that they continue with that.
Well, anything you didn't like about this movie?
Didn't like.
The only thing I can think of right now was just the look for the final form, like his suit. That's the only thing I can think of.
Whose final suit?
Shazam.
Shazam's final suit? He had more than one suit?
In production, the final look that they came up with.
Without the definition. Yeah, no, I understand. It was. I liked it. It was cool. I like the
look of it. I just wish it looked more like, I don't know. I can't see that with the rest of them.
Oh, you're talking about like putting them.
I'm talking about the overall picture. I'm not just talking about just the film alone. Sure, cool.
I think he could stand next to him. I think what it is and how they attack these things or tackle these things is they take it movie by movie. So if they bring in Shazam with, let's say, Wonder Woman, because they're both magic based. Yeah. Then, you know, Wonder Woman in 1984 is a lot more vibrant. So I think that they would bring in Levi's character, and you know, they do a costume fitting, and they'd make the colors of the costume sort of marry with.
Well, yeah, I feel like it was the right vibrancy for the suit. I'm just talking about, like, if I saw him with Superman, you can see, like, you know, the V.
They were in the same scene together.
Yeah, and it just didn't look right.
I didn't have any issue with it.
I don't know. It looks more defined on his suit, like with Batman as well.
I think. I mean, as you go, like, okay, if you look at the Man of Steel suit versus the BVS suit versus the Justice League suit, there's a progression because they keep going back and trying to.
I feel like it's just color palette. I don't think it's like anything color different.
Palette. No, the belt is different. They added the Kryptonian writing on the S shield. They changed the color palette as well. They changed the material as well to fit the actor if they come up with something that's maybe a little bit more robust or easier to work with.
Well, so the thing I'm talking about is like you can see like their V, their abs. You can see like
and I'm sure that they would continue.
Shazam, you just see like the upper chest.
Sure,
and his bulky
well, I mean,
arms.
That's right. But that was a David S. Sandberg's directive. I mean, his choice to go that route. And let's just say that Patty Jenkins picks it up. Well, she might change the costume for Shazam a little bit to marry in a little bit more with. But
other than that, that's the only thing I can think of that I did not like.
Yeah. Other than that, I didn't really have much of a problem. I mean, the school bullies were okay. They were a little over the top too sometimes, but I mean,
beating up a crippled kid. What kind of dickhead would beat up?
They're number one. They run into Freddy with their truck in the front of the school, and you know damn well that in the front of the school there's going to be adults. There's going to be teachers. There's going to be crossing guards. There's going to be staff, because that's not just teenagers. There's little the little girl. What her name was, but she was there, and they all go to the same school. So we're the adults. We're the adults to say, hey, we need to file a report against these kids. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a nitpick. That's a nit.
Yeah. I mean, so
minor. Other than that, I like the movie. We don't rate movies here, but I would rate it rewatchable. So, I mean, and that's what's most important.
Buyable.
Yeah, I would buy it.
Again and again. All right.
So if you agree with anything that we've said, or if you disagree, we would love to hear what you have to say. We'd love to get engaged in a conversation with you, and
subscribe for more content.
Yeah.
Comment down below any DC movies, Star Wars movies, anything y'all enjoy and you want us to review. Again, thanks for tuning in. This is ZEEVERFETT signing off.
Thanks a lot.